Welcome to the Windows channel, and this is the Tech News Update. We are Wednesday, December the 28th, 2016, and today in our Tech News Update, we have ransomware. Ransomware, according to a lot of analysts, will be still a major problem in 2017. They say that they expect to see an increase in the number of ransomware and the complexity of ransomware. They also see and begin to see ransomware that actually can reprogram itself at some point and adapt itself to propagate even more. One of the major reasons behind ransomware, well, according to these same analysts, it is probably close to a $1 billion business this year, and it will be more than $1 billion in 2017. And the problem is always the same. It comes simply to the fact that people don't back up their files. It's very simple. If everybody backed up their files, ransomware would not get any money. So the carelessness of users makes ransomware most important. I get a lot of comments of, well, they shouldn't pay. Well, you know what? If the business that you're running has all of its clients in a ransomware and you've got nothing else no backup, yes, you are totally careless, but at the same time, you will pay because you'll want to have that list back. And the funniest thing is, ransomware, more and more we see that ransomware, even when you pay, they don't even give you the key to decrypt. So it's really a sad state of affair, but like always, it exploits people that are careless and just don't back up anything on their computers. Sky Broadband Internet in the UK has a very interesting stat. They say that at the peak of Christmas Day, for the first time ever, their internet service, the broadband internet, had a peak of 5 terabits per second of data. 5 terabits per second of data. That's a lot of data. They say that basically it has to do with the fact that on Christmas Day pretty much everything was closed. People were playing with their new gadgets, plus the fact that because everything's closed, people were more inclined to use the internet, go on Netflix, watch movies, and so on. And so it created that peak of 5 terabits per second. And to give you an idea, that peak is double the peak that was only 2 years ago. So it shows you how the internet is really increasing in usage, and that the level of data is getting higher and higher all the time. So kind of very interesting stats. I'd like to see the same stats from like U.S. or Canadian ISPs. Well, it seems that the Amazon Alexa series of devices, the Dot, the Echo, and so on, are the winner for Amazon. When these came out, a lot of people were saying, "Hey, okay, other gadgets that nobody will buy, nobody will want this." Well, it seems that these gadgets are hot items, and Amazon says these are the most sold tech items on Amazon this holiday, and that they sold millions this year. So it gives you an idea that these devices are devices people want. They want to have some kind of hub, some kind of device that can interact with them at home. So pretty amazing, and amazing success from Amazon on these devices. Well, actually a Windows user, or a Twitter user basically, that is known for is tweaking and looking at the code of Windows, says that while looking at the code in Windows 10 build 14997, he's discovered what possibly could be a game mode in Windows 10 in the Creators Update. So because of some DLL files that he found, it would seem that Microsoft is actually going to add a game mode to Windows 10 to enhance and make gaming even better on Windows 10 operating system, probably at the creators update. So that's kind of interesting, with these, and it's to be expected when you think that they've already, merged a little bit of the Xbox stuff and streaming Xbox games to your PC and so on, but also the fact that now they add really a specific game mode, so gamers will probably like the creators update even more for gaming. Netflix. A lot of users, and I'm one of them. I've had that app in about a month and a half ago. Netflix has been the opposite of most companies. This year we've heard of data breaches of major brands and major companies. But one of the things that a lot of users are actually a little tired of is that Netflix has been sending out thousands and thousands of emails saying that they should actually you should change your password. There could be a security breach and so on. But the thing is, it seems that Netflix is on the opposite side of the different big companies. They are so careful that basically they send out emails even when there's actually no danger to be found. So users are just saying, well, you know what? It's tiresome because you're scaring us with the possibility of, but in reality, there's actually no problems at all. And almost everybody that called or contacted Netflix in order to know if they have been hacked, well, the answer is pretty much always no. It's just that our system is, really um, not taking any chances and wants to make sure that our users are safe. So, that's the other side when you're maybe working a little too hard on the security. It also has its bad sides. But, personally, I rather have a little email saying, hey, you should change your password today than, being sorry and being hacked on my Netflix account, for example. Well, Qualcomm has been fined $850 million in South Korea. And Qualcomm is that huge chip maker for, uh, you know, um, handsets for all sorts of mobile phones and devices. It's a major player even on the PC side with, Wi-Fi chips and so on. Well, it seems that that dominant side of Qualcomm made them take maybe a little too much royalties when they were negotiating and making companies pay for the usage of their chips. That made the South Korean government to maybe check it out a little more, and they did see that Qualcomm was abusing of its dominant place in the market. So 850 million fine for Qualcomm. That's I think that's nice that they take a look at this and say, hey, you can't use your dominant force to abuse upon other companies. So this was the Tech News Update for Wednesday, December the 28th, 2016. We are, of course, continuing on this holiday season to make our news bulletins. This week we will have our news recap of the year. I think that's going to be cool. If you enjoy videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up, and if you have any comments, questions, suggestions, let us know. And thank you so much for following us on this YouTube channel.